2020 was weird. First of all, for those of you who are new here, my name is Dan Ways. I'm a content creator based out of Chicago. I love to travel and shoot video, photo, just about anything under the sun. Now, as I was saying, 2020 was weird. The year started off pretty well, not gonna lie. Things were looking up, things were looking like they were gonna be a good year. I went out to the LA, Santa Monica area for work. Not long after I got back, actually just a few hours after I got off my flight from Santa Monica, I hopped in the car and went to Toronto with a good buddy of mine from college. We started a YouTube channel called Wang and Ways. I'll leave the link in the description to our vlog from the Toronto visit. We went in early March, I believe, and it was still really cold in Toronto, as you can imagine. I think some of the days we went out, it was actually 1 degree.
It's cold in Toronto.
But anyways, that trip was worth it. We got to see some really cool sights, shoot some really cool locations, and even pick up some Peter McKinnon coffee on the way back. Then quarantine happened. On the second day of lockdown, I went out with a couple buddies to the eerie streets of Chicago. And when I say eerie, I mean you could hear a pin drop in Millennium Park. We went out Michigan Avenue, which is another big part of the city where a lot of tourists go. This was one of the most insane pictures that I've grabbed from the whole year, from my whole photography career. It was so surreal just to see one person walking across the street, no cars, anything. It was just a really eerie day to be out in Chicago taking pictures. What was actually cool, something I was really excited about outside of getting my new Sony a7 III at the beginning of the year, I actually bought the DJI Mavic Air 2 when it dropped. Really had no background in drone. I knew it was something that I wanted to do, and I actually would love to do another vlog on my experience with the Mavic Air 2 in just the 8 to 9 months that I've had it for this time. After that, I went out to Colorado to visit some buddies. This is about late May. We wanted to do a photography trip and capture some of the Milky Way. It was a pretty cool experience just to get out there strictly for photography. It was my first trip like that, and I really enjoyed it. When I got back, I really started taking photography more seriously. I really wanted to start booking more clients. I saw the potential for me to really take this on as a full-time opportunity. My love for photography and videography continued to grow and continued to progress. I actually got to capture a really cool event known as the Chicago Henge. This happens on the spring and autumnal equinoxes when the sun rises and sets in between the buildings on the streets that run east and west. But a couple months after that, I went out to Colorado again to visit the same friends. We wanted to really see the fall colors in Colorado, which did not disappoint, to say the least. And it was actually a huge turning point for me. The day after we got back from our flight, I felt a little off. I had felt anxious logging onto work, and I knew that that was going to be my last day. I didn't really have a plan. I knew that photography and videography were a possibility. I figured, I'd just do it for a month or so and kind of see how it went. But I decided that I was going to run with it. I was going to go full time, make it my career for now. There's no backup plan. So it was a huge step. It was something really cool and something that I think I've been wanting to do for a long time and just never pulled the trigger. It really opened up a lot of doorways in my mind. It allowed me to see the opportunities that, I might have missed had I not taken that step. Some of the things that I really wanted to do were create more and start a podcast. I've done both of those. And I actually started a podcast with Wang from Wang and Ways. We called it the No Names Podcast. The premise of the podcast is to talk about the advice that we would give to essentially our younger selves or other creatives starting out in their journey. We're really looking forward to bringing on guests who are able to tell their story, tell how they got to where they are, build the audience they did, and how they started with no name in their respective field, and grew to where they are now and are helping others do the same thing. That's what this podcast is about. That's what we want to do. We want to tell our stories and the stories of others to help other creatives like me, like you, do what you want to do in life. And you know, as we started this and as we progress and do more episodes and talk more and reflect more on our creative journey, we look back. As I look back at 2020, I look back and I realize that I grew a lot. I don't think it was a bad year necessarily. I think it's really only the beginning. No matter where we go, what the podcast does, who we bring on, anything like that, I'm ready to really start creating more, and hopefully we'll do this with these vlogs moving forward. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the vlog and keeping up with me. I really do look forward to bringing more content to you guys and bringing you along with my journey. So if you like this video and you want to see more of mine, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share it with someone you know, and be on the lookout for more videos. Peace!